Welcome back everyone. You're watching the training week from May 13th, where the weekly focus was double backflip, double twist off tramp. You'll see my pretty funny first attempt and progressing the double twist punch layout. You'll also see some peaches on P-bar. I started doing some Heelys on the floor, as well as some very gentle taps forwards on the high bar. So pretty big progress this particular week. Also, I'm thinking I need a new intro. Welcome back to another training week. We've been doing the same thing for 3 years. How about welcome back to another training week where I endeavor to find out how to do the biggest gymnastics tricks in the code of points, something like that. Put your ideas down below. Help the algorithm out. Speaking of the Patreon projects, I think the one of Team Japan's prep for Tokyo Olympics is literally uploading as we speak. It might even be done by now. And by the way, those are videos where I translated the documentaries. If you ever came across the channel called Gymnastics Soul, which got removed because I got some copyright issues from it, that was actually my channel. I was translating Russian and Japanese gymnastics documentaries, videos, news clips, because they have a lot, especially in Japan. They're on the news every other day. So there was a lot of content and I was translating those, but unfortunately with copyrights, channel had to get taken down. So I think it'll be useful to repost them onto the Patreon. Really valuable for me personally, and just really fun to watch. Yeah, so by the end of this week, I did try the peach. You remember last week I was saying that, don't want to rush, but I finally felt like I was ready. So after Monday's training session, we're going to go into the community clips of the week. Last week, one of the ideas, I think it was Amant, said that to include, other people's gymnastics clips in the training week, and I thought that was a really good idea. So today we're going to include 3 different clips, and it's coming right up. So now we got the community clips of the week, we got the weekly gym high bar video, and we got the world clips of the week. Here we go, the first community clips of the week in the history of the training week. So first we got Amant, who's struggling a little bit with his check, and the travel down looks like it's coming along nicely. So I will say one thing about the check. Gotta learn that flank, Amant. So if you look right there, you're staying on that right shoulder a little bit too long. At the end of that check, you want to shift your weight over to that left shoulder right there, but you see that your body weight is still on your right arm, which is why you couldn't continue the circle. Next we have Evan, who used to train at TriStar with me and has moved to France. So Evan, congratulations, he got his Diamondov, and he even sent me a funny fail. Check it out. Oh man, most of us have been there. That is a biggie. That is a whammy. Oh man, I had that happen to me when I overcooked the Gatson one time, but man, that is rough stuff. Good luck on your adventures, Evan. I'll include a little drill for you in the video here that might help with catching the Diamondov. And next we have Edouard, who's got a pretty solid level 7 high bar routine. I think the go-to level 7 high bar routine in New Zealand is that hip circle, blind top, and then the flyaway, but Edouard's managed to get a Weiler in there as well. Now, it's pretty clean for a start. Well done. I will say, I'm not sure if the rule applies to level 7, but in senior, you can't back uprise above horizontal before you start your hip circle. So that right there, I'm noticing, that's definitely above horizontal. When you're a senior, you gotta stay below horizontal, but I'm not sure. You should double check the rules for level 7. And of course, those legs on the blind change. So that's always a difficult one for anyone to figure out. And my suggestion for keeping your legs together is start with just some cast half turns, giant half turns. When you can keep your feet together in the cast half turn, go to giant half turn, and then the blind change. So, well, looks like I got those twisties again. Did I figure it out? Yes. And that doesn't mean that you don't train the blind change. Obviously, you train the skill you can do as a whole, but you do some drilling to make sure that you're working on the minor details as well. There you go. Look at that, first double straight to my head. Just wrapped it in a bit too hard. But back to the clips of the week. Guys, send me more. I'm keen to do that. It does feel like we have a small community, you know. I have all my consistent supporters commenting and giving me feedback, and you know, it brings joy, it's fun, and you know, I really do enjoy making these little videos, and we're trying to get to 1 million subs. You got to do something different. So you'll see the essence of Tramp is pretty much back to, you know, I would say that I'm more air aware, so to speak, than I was prior to surgery, because I had done doubles backward off Tramp before, and wait till you see what I did the following week. But you know, like the double front 2.5, I never really did that much. Double front triple, I don't remember the last time I did that. Double twist punch lat was coming along, and then I tweaked my knee. So if you watch this punch in slow motion right before we get to the gym high bar clip of the week, that left leg just didn't quite contract in time, and that destroyed me for a whole week. So I only did my first session. It was still sore yesterday. High bar clip of the week: Pike Gaylord, Rudy out, Miyachi, and then we went for a triple twisting straight Kovacs, but didn't quite have the amplitude. Should have pulled down a little bit harder. Really good distance on the Gaylord 1.5, lacking a little bit of height in the Miyachi, and then the triple twist was just way below the bar. Still chasing a caster handstand, still scared to lean forward, but the giant reps are improving. So here I think I sped it up, but pretty sure this one was 30. I'll let you do the counting. And then at the end of the week I did 33. Then this week I've topped it again, but you'll have to wait till next week to find out. But boy, was I excited about those high bar taps at the end of the week. They were very gentle, but it just felt so good to be heading into that release direction. There you see me getting a bit more aggressive from just from a small swing, but tapping a bit harder, trying to push my shoulders down a bit. So things are looking promising. The other thing that's promising is you'll see, as mentioned in the weekly highlights, I started doing the Heelys from the floor, like the P-bar Heely from the floor onto a crash mat, and it felt surprisingly good straight away. Like, not to say that it doesn't hurt, it definitely hurts, but compared to what I had to endure before surgery, if you remember that period where I was deciding whether I was going to get the surgery or not, I was trying to get back all my P-bar skills to see how doable it was going to be to compete at the World Cups. And that Heely, I remember, was like excruciating, especially 1-bar Heely. I had to warm up so well for it. And you know, my first day back to Heelys, almost 6 months later, can you believe it's been 6 months? Almost 6 months later, and just a little bit of discomfort, nothing major. So exciting times. I really do feel like it's what's the word, exponential gains. Lots of strength gains as well. I did a bit of a biggie for me. I went from 2 kgs to 4 kgs in those T's, I's and Y's, which is like the planche lifts. I think technically they're called like delt raises, forward slightly to the side and then completely to the side. Went up to 4 kgs, so my goal is to get up to 6 kgs, and then after I'm at 6, I think maybe I can start pushing peach to handstand. Seems like a fair number for me, because I was never doing too much weights to begin with, and if you remember, my planche was always really weak. And there you have it, first peach post surgery. Man, it feels good. It feels so good to do things again. You know, I definitely mellowed out in my downtime, in my time not training. And check it out, 2-in-1, first back tuck as well. Ha, happy chappy. Starting on those Gatsons very gently, because it is that left arm that's the injured arm. or the surgery arm, so it does you know, my whole body weight's on that injured arm there. So yeah, I did mellow out a lot in all that time off, but you know, starting back up again, it feels really good. And it's going to be difficult, and it is difficult, you know, and I have to prepare myself for the training sessions. You know, I'm quite old now, and I need to warm up quite a lot before I get going, but fam, I love it. I love it. I'm loving tramp so much right now. I want to see, you know, how far I can take it, and there's literally just pure enjoyment. Not to say the stuff's, you know, not scary. Except today, you know, I don't like this drill. I don't like this drill. I don't think it's... is it even possible to stay straight in this drill? Yeah, there you go. Bang. That was a big... Look at that. Boom. It's like an earthquake. I smacked my leg so hard. And just not impressed. Just not impressed. Yeah, and I called it there. Yeah, that drill, because you have a very limited swing. Now, believe it or not, that right there was supposed to be a double-double. But I sensed myself wrapping the twist in too quick, so I diverted to triple back. I think we're about to hit World Clips of the Week. What was I saying? I already lost track of thought. Yeah, that drill is just, you know, because the swing is small, there's not enough momentum to get up and to the left. So I kind of just want to wait almost till I can cast normally and do the stoop entry and just train it from giant. Speaking of giants, I'll let you do the counting. 3, 4, 5. I believe this day was 33. 33, and you know, you'll have to see whether I surpassed it or not in the following week. Forearms start getting pretty gassed at around 20. And I could, you'll see me shifting around there. You'll see me shifting around to get to the chalky bits. What was it? Was it 33? Let me know if I'm right. Give me a quick comment. How hard is it to write 33 or 35, whatever it was? Give Mish and Mish's algorithm a little love and write down the number down below. Gotta help me get to 1 million subs, fam. We gotta do it. And there you had it. First tap since surgery. Very gentle, very soft, very careful. But happy. There we go. I remember it hurt. It was a little bit sharp, so that second one was a little bit softer. But now it's time for World Clip of the Week. World Clips of the Week. And this week's one is, you know, you've all seen the main video, but I doubt you've seen some of the others. So it's Callan Ryan, the double twist and triple back. This is unreal. That's pretty much, I would say, that's competition surface. The mats are a little bit softer, but in terms of landing height, I think he's done it. That's competition surface, incredible. I did hear that John Horden used to play with triples, but into the pit. So this is on a whole new level. Now you might not know, but Brandon Field from New Zealand did this, and that's TriStar, man, years ago. If you search Brandon Field on YouTube, you'll find his channel. But Brandon did double in and back out. So he did this, I don't know, what is this, like a decade ago. And then Daniil Marina from Russia, who featured in Nikita Nagorny's channel, he does like a skill channel. He did it also. That was pretty recent. But Callan Ryan comes on top. You know, one day maybe I'll try something like this. I have done full twisting, but double twisting would be a thrill. You know, you spot, man. Onto the harder surface as well. That's next level. Big congrats. Much respect. Thanks for watching. All the best. Till next time.